Oh God, really? Doc Ock in the house now? Oh my God, he doesn't have a head. This show is insane. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Ninja Kamui. We're now on to episode 3. So in the last episode, we had what we could say was the Uber Eats delivery from hell. Our main character, Higon, actually met up with Mike after realizing that all of his leads to whoever led to the death of his family kept falling short. So they met, and Mike hilariously thought that he was in control of the situation and did not realize that one of the reasons why Higon was there is because he knew that he would be followed to draw some of these people out, but also to hopefully get some information that he was not able to get himself. Anyways, it ended up being a really crazy battle. He took out 2 of these ninjas and exposed Mike to the fact that there's a whole world of ninjas out there that he's not aware of and that they are in fact after him. So after there was a pretty big explosion, we see that Higon had to back out and Mike was left to basically clean up the mess. But obviously, Higon now knows that he has to tread very carefully, but also that he's going to need some help. And I think he's going to have it in the form of Mike now that Mike realizes that this battle is far more than his mere eyes and very shoddy shooting, I must say, can possibly get him. So I'm excited to see where we're going to go from this episode. How is Mike going to be incorporated? We also know his partner, Emma, is still in the dark. So yeah, let's see what's going to go down. I'm ready to jump in. Just before I do, though, if you'd like to be notified of when I do uploads of this show or anything else you might be watching of mine, please hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And if you like this, please show some love with some likes and some comments below if you're so inclined. All right, with that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. That's a lot of dead people. Now you're praying? Something tells me you're not even religious. I'm sorry, was that human? Okay, I thought it was meant figurative demons, maybe not. Sir, that's a cell phone. Was that translation literal? Because that made no sense. That is the creepiest dining room ever known to man. What is happening there? Okay, we got a name.
Okay, boss.
His head is huge. Anyone else notice that? Really? Do you think so? That was what happened to those people? What is with this piece of ass? But what happened in the cafe was not subtle. As he should be. Okay, only old ninjas. Ah, okay. Pardon? Well. Okay, we all thought the guy with the dreads was the Reaper. He wasn't? Facts. What? No, let's leave Higon out of this. The fact that you taught him how to wield a blade means nothing. Students supersede masters all the time, unfortunately. What was this? Was he summoning a spell? Yeah, Bird, you might want to get out of there. Are you sure? Ah, hence the bird. He's still standing there, so clearly he defended against it. Yeah. I was about to say, it's probably inside you. Yeah, you're a little too arrogant. Sir, Interesting. So he thinks that Higan would win? Is that the reason why? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you admit that your ass was stinky? Maybe he liked the food. Exactly. You're not going to end up with just no job. You may not end up with no life. Gold watch, baby, and a pension. Isn't everything? Yeah, I don't think he was asking you to take the time off. Don't come back into your retirement day. He said take a permanent vacay. I would. As long as you paying me, sure. Consider it dropped. I really wish there was other things that he could remember. Well, you did lose the whole restaurant. I'm so glad I don't eat meat anymore. Good work. The nice thing is, at least if you're on vacation, no one's going to be watching you that closely. I'm all for it. Yes. Absolutely. Okay, you can try. Dude, then take up golfing. That was kind of the point. You were never supposed to deal with them. Okay. He's like, I'm a ninja. I'm not allowed to drink. Gotta keep my senses sharp. Yeah, well, there you go. But I also feel like drinking's not a good idea in your condition. Hey, have some love for those Volkswagens. My boy's a motorhead. We like it. We're gonna fight about this now? See, not everything is as the eye sees. More than meets the eye. Of course. Clean energy, sure. Cradle to grave, they said? Terrifying. Suddenly just out of the way. Damn, you just found about ninjas like last week and now it's all our fault? I mean, it is. But that's not the point. All about Auza. Auza, Aizen. Sounds very, evil overlordy to me, guys. Why are you clapping? Look at his face. The devil. And he's gonna be like, I wanted it to be quiet. Partner. Okay. Next time, your head will just be missing from your body. Of course it's Auza City. Oh yeah, just break into there, huh? This is a masterpiece of a car! How dare you! How are you missing, bro? The hell? Get it together quickly. He's fine. She's fine. Ninjas with technology. These masks are insane, by the way. That poor guy's like, I technically haven't been a ninja in a long time. A little rusty. Oh, God. Really, Doc Ock in the house now? That's it? I'm getting the sense that he's old school and these are the new guys using technology. Oh, we got the multiple arms jutsu again. Yeah, you still want to use that pack, bro? Really? We got whole missiles on our backs? Oh my god, he doesn't have a head. This show is insane. Are we sure it's dead? Triple chat. Okay. I was like double tap, but I guess its whole head is gone. Oh, you're still eating? He's like, look into my eyes. Except it's probably turning him on. Wow, that was an encounter? So he doesn't go fight by himself. How interesting. Not surprised, though. So whatever was in that car was a machine? What, in the beginning? Who dis? New phone. Literally. What? All right, I'm guessing only a handful of people call him by that name, right? I think we can fairly say. Probably the people from his old organization for the most part. Whew, all right, guys, there was another crazy episode. There's really no other way to put it. The fight scenes in this anime are, like, first of all, they're crazy fast. Like, there's no way to take it all in one viewing, but also they're insane. Who thinks of this stuff? This is insane. Anyhow, main highlights here is that we've got Mike and Higan in an alliance. They're going to work together. Mike is recognizing that there's no way he's going to get proper help from the department or even the people above them, the FBI, because every time these things happen, they're covered up and not even done in a way that's not obvious. Like, they're being very obvious that they're just sweeping it under the rug. And we see that his boss basically pulled him aside and was like, bro, you're asking too many questions. You keep doing it. Even I'm not going to be able to protect you. So here, take a leave of absence until you retire. That's my best piece of advice to you. So basically, just stay out of the way if you can't play ball. And so Mike now knows that he's going to have to work with Higan if he wants to get to the bottom of it, figure out what's going on. He has a sense of justice and Higan just wants a sense of revenge. I think it's hilarious though with Mike saying, at the end, you know I'm going to have to arrest you. It's like, sure. Okay. If Higan wants to be arrested, but I have a sneaking suspicion that at the current mind space he's in, he wants to be done. Like, when this is over, I don't think he's going to have much of a desire to live after that, because his real reason to live was his family. But we still don't actually know why he survived. We got a little bit more into this master that is, I guess, the head of his old ninja organization. And he was saying that Higan is singular. Like, he is someone that is not your average ninja. He actually is a step above the ninjas that are out there. And this is why he really wants him taken out. But as he said, his biggest confusion is the fact that he was already dead. So why did he come back? How did he come back? So what's interesting is I assume that everyone kind of knew about how Higan's jutsus and techniques worked, but apparently they don't. He was saying, we're trying to find out what it is, but we still don't know what it is. We're trying to discover it so we can circumvent it and actually take him out. So that's even more scary when you think about it. Higan is so good and got to such a high level that even his top level person in the organization had no idea what it was or how it works. So that's actually pretty cool. And I like that. And again, I don't think it was actually his technique that saved his life though, because we see that he didn't pull that thing out of his arm till he was in the hospital after he was attacked. So we still have no idea. And apparently they don't have any idea. And we saw that. Higan's like, I don't know why I survived that wound either. So they're saying somebody wants to keep him alive. But yeah, the point is we don't know. I guess it's just a big mystery overall. But that is something that they're worried about. They know that Higan is definitely a problem, which we've already seen. He's nuts. So now we see that the ninjas are hiring bounty hunters, I guess. That's pretty bad. That really shows that they already know that Higan probably can handle anything that the organization could send at him. So now they're going outside of that bubble, that complete impish weirdo who's got a fetish, I guess, for ninjas. I don't know. But yes, he sent one of his robots, one of his babies, his machinations after him. That was no joke though. That was a crazy, crazy robot using that tech along with some fighting technique. Higan was able to get through it, but we see that he definitely had to stay on his toes. It wasn't an easy fight. And that's the big difference, I guess. And I said that in the episode, that I think there's going to be a little bit of old versus new, because they called him one of the old ninjas. So my guess is that Higan did things the more traditional way that they do it in their society. But this new batch of ninjas, these new people who were part of the regime, I guess, after they decided to change things that we heard about last episode, I guess they're the ones who are partnering with Aoza, and they're combining technology with their ninja techniques. So that's something where Higan, I guess, is behind the 8 ball on that, because he doesn't have the technology. Thankfully, his skill seems to be superseding all those techs, or all those pieces of tech. But I have a feeling that's not going to last for very long, right? Eventually, there's going to be something that even his body won't be able to deflect or dodge. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. At least now he kind of knows that Aoza is the link between the ninjas and what's going on, and that there is a headquarters for them. But as I said, I don't think that's going to be an easy place for him to break into. We saw that just to test out that new reactor, they had like, what, 20 guards just guarding that one guy. So imagine how many more are in there, not to mention the tech that's probably in there as far as weapons. And then the other thing we saw is the Reaper. A lot of us assumed that the dude that was hanging upside down in episode 2 was the Reaper. I did, but it turns out that's not him. There's another guy who is pretty stone cold, took out another one of these rogue ninjas, and he took him out pretty quickly before that ninja even knew what was happening. So I have a feeling, well, not even a feeling, I know he and Higan are going to interface at some point, but we found out that their master so far told the Reaper not to interface with Higan. So I'm wondering why that is. Is it because he knows that Higan could beat him, or is it more that he's holding off for something else? I don't know. But at least we know that that's happening, and that's why maybe the Reaper and Higan might go face to face. Maybe that's who called him on that phone. I don't know. But right now, the orders is that he can't do anything to Higan. But that doesn't mean Higan won't do something to him. Right? So we'll have to see if that order stands. But yeah, once again, another crazy episode. We're starting to see the layers of how deep this goes. We learned about Aoza. Aoza is global. It is trying very hard to take over. As I said back in the last episode, when I hear lines like "from cradle to grave, we're going to be there for you." Yeah. That's crazy overlord speak. They are trying to take over the world, quite literally, and from the sounds of things, they're getting damn close. So this plot is not going to be just about revenge. It looks like my man is going to have to also stop this evil company from spreading its tentacles the world over and basically getting it into its vice grip. Like, we do not need a Skynet all over again. So yeah, good episode once again. Enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I will see you in the next video.